some days the thrift gods are good, and I can't believe I'm doing a second video in a day, but I had some time to kill, and I got all inspired by, my earlier video about all these goodies that I found at the local charity shop yesterday. And I had a window before I had to pick up my kids from school, so I thought, well, I'll just do a quick run through. And let me show you what I got. So it is, what is it? It's March. Now can be a good time to start looking before they get rid of winter stuff entirely, because some thrift stores will do that. They tend to take in seasonal, or at least put seasonal stuff out more often. And so they'll pull their winter stuff. But when you're on a cusp, they still often have a lot. And while I was rifling through the racks of jackets, one of the employees came by and stuck something on the rack, and I thought, well, thank you very much. I'll just take that. So I found, it was 20 bucks, but it's this lovely Patagonia ski jacket, ski shell, because we have so much cause to acquire ski clothing here in Georgia. but still, it's a Patagonia. And it's a great jacket. So I'm sure that you know Patagonia. And I just couldn't pass that up. So I thought I would take it home and see if somebody in my family could use it. And if not, I'll probably sell it, because I can probably sell this for a bit more than what I bought it for. And no sooner had I found the Patagonia than I found a North Face ski jacket, a women's size small. This one was $10, was $9.99. You can obviously see the glee that this gives me. And so my daughter might like this because she's turning into a teenager, so therefore everything might have to be black and cool soon. But I'll show this to her and see if this is something that she might be interested in keeping. And they're just really great quality jackets, so we can hang on to them for a while, and if we get some use out of them, great. If not, I'll sell them on to the next person. So it was kind of outdoor active wear day. It was also apparently summer dress day. And let me start with some of the outdoor, the active stuff. I really can't believe how much stuff is out there. So I read somewhere recently, it was a book that I was reading about photography and how it's important to create a story with your photographs. And I think the same holds true with your wardrobe, is we all have different facets to our personality. So there are different stories that we want to tell. And those can fluctuate also with seasons, primarily with seasons. I was in Target picking up a couple of things yesterday with my daughter, and there were two couples in the store, and they had their story down. One girl, very tall, willowy, had these slim black pants with flares at the end. She had kind of bleach blonde hair and very dark black goth kind of eye makeup and some kind of ivory lacy top. And her boyfriend or partner was also very tall and willowy and wearing these kind of dark somber colors and had this black and dark red hair thing going on. And they were obviously in the same story together. And on our way out, I saw another couple that were in more of the hippie story, very flower child kind of, and they both had this look. So it's interesting to see that like sometimes does attract like, but they both, different stories, but they were both in each other's books. And I think with fashion, you can do that too. And so you might channel something that's a little bit darker or modern or more architectural during the winter. And then in the summer, when colors are brighter and flowers are out, you can channel a more floral or bright or exuberant kind of a side to your personality. You don't have to, but it's just one way to look at how you cultivate your own personal style. Most of the time in the summer, my personal style tends to be Amish farmer because I spend so much time in my garden. I'm usually wearing overalls and work shirts and boots. However, When I come in from outside, I am so hot and just need something cool to put on, preferably something I don't have to wear a bra with, and nothing that's going to be cloying or close to me, and it's just so nice to have around the house. Some people might call that a house dress, which is probably exactly what it is. And then other casual stuff, because I tend to be very, very casual. And while I have fun with it, when I'm trying things on or when I'm purchasing things from thrift stores to try to work into my story, my personal story, when I put it on and I wear it a few times, I can usually tell pretty quickly, like, yeah, that works with me, that matches me, or it doesn't. So I did just get a couple of very, very casual things. A pair of nice black sweatpants, casual. And I did need a pair of leggings because I have started doing aerial dance trapeze again. And I have realized that most of my leggings stop right at the knee, which is really conducive to rope burns. So I needed something that went down past the kneecap. These are in great shape. They're just some Puma leggings. Not very exciting, totally utilitarian. More sweats. I have a couple pair of sweatpants right now that, while comfortable, they're very blousy around the bottom area, so they are really not flattering. Not that anyone really puts sweatpants and flattering together in the same sentence, but I might be able to do better, so I'm going to try these couple pairs that I got today. And a pair of running shorts. That's good. Yes, practical, not very exciting. I haven't even showed you, right? Running shorts. I'm not showing you the not exciting stuff. Who needs to see shorts and sweatpants? All right, this is an Elizabeth and James. I haven't seen them around in a while. I don't know if they're still making things, but these were the Olsen, I believe the Olsen twins, accessible line before they really got into the row, which is what they're doing now. And this is just a French terry striped sweatshirt. I have one of these little stripy numbers, but it's a little bit small on me. And I am not sure if this is going to fit. So I'm going to try that on and see. You know, so $5.09. Their pricing is so odd sometimes. Then the summer dresses. Oh my Lord, the summer dresses. Now, in terms of dresses, the past few years we have seen a lot of very romantic and flowy silhouettes with lots of florals, styles that are a little bit bigger. The big thing last year was a nap dress, which, man, do I love that concept. I don't really nap, but it's a great concept. They're not real flattering for me sometimes. So these are things that, again, back to the house dress, that I'd probably wear around the house and I'd throw on when it was really hot outside and I knew nobody was going to see me. But I still don't want to look totally schlumpy. Anyway, so these styles, though, now, because they have been out for a couple of years, are starting to fade away. But if you like them, there's always a place for them with you, and especially if they match your story. So I found a few that I'm going to try on, and maybe they will work, maybe they won't. So they might wind up going back. Oh, and I got these all at America's Thrift Store. And America's Thrift Store actually benefits the Children's Hospital of Atlanta. So it's another really great organization to support while you're getting cute stuff like this red dress. I thought that was nice. It's got a little tie in the back. It has no label on it. But one of the things that I wind up looking for is what it's lined in. And this feels like a rayon to me, and it's lined in a cotton, which is better than some of these ones that wind up being lined in polyester. So that feels better to me. It breathes more. So that's good. So even if I don't know who made it, I'm just going to give it a try and we'll see. And it might make me look like I'm 12 or like I'm attempting to look like I'm 12. This one is a Cleobella, which I've seen that name around someplace. This one's brand new though, and somebody purchased it at Marshall's. And they purchased it at Marshall's for $70. Still got all of its new tags on it, and at the thrift store it was $10.69. But I like a lot of these block print fabrics. I think it's really cute. And again, it's cotton, so it's all the way down. It goes a little pretty little hem. So I'm going to try that one. That's lovely. Let's see. This one is, oh gosh, forgive my pronunciation. Gudrun Sjögren. It's a Scandinavian designer that I've seen before. I just have no idea how to pronounce her last name. Anyway, it's one of those stand away from your body, really, really lightweight. I can see the light actually coming through it. You probably can't see it from the camera side. But this is just a pretty little piece, and it might look like an absolute trash bag on me. But I'm gonna see, and I wanna look her up because I do think it's the one that I'm thinking of, and if it is, I'll sell it. Couple other little fun things. This one was interesting. This one has some strange tag on it that I really can't read. It looks like it's been printed backwards, but the top word is printed forwards, and it says Guadeloupe. And the print and the style makes sense. If this was from Guadeloupe, it kind of looks like this, like a resort wear piece. And I believe that this is supposed to stand off of your shoulders. These drive me crazy because every time you raise your arms, it pops up on your shoulder. So I'm not a big fan of that, but I thought the print was pretty, and it's a tiered kind of a thing. And it would be super easy to cut the top off and make it a little skirt. Gather it up, make it a skirt. You could even cut it and then make a little crop top, which I would have to give to my daughter because I don't do crop tops anymore. Once upon a time, maybe, not anymore. So there's that one. There's another one of these kind of stand away from you nap dressy things. This one's from Mink Pink. This was $10.69. This is me pretending that I can live in the south of France and flounce around with my big straw hats on and lounge and paint en plein air. So that's kind of fun. Again, it might look really, really awful on me, but we're going to try it. And then this one, this is a designer. I know they have a store in Atlanta here, and I want to say that she is from Atlanta. This has a beautiful feel to it. And I love the little print. And it does look like a house dress. But this little pleated number, it buttons in the front, and it's from a woman named Anne Mashburn. And I believe that her stuff tends to run into the several hundreds in terms of their price point, her price point. And this one was $7.69. So for a North Face, a Patagonia, this Anne Mashburn, the Cleobella, etc., 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 etc. And I had done a return there. You can do returns at America's Thrift Store for credit only. I think I had, let's see if it tells me. I had $29.93 in credit. My grand total, though, was $101.07, which is a fraction of the cost of just one of those jackets. So again, from a financial perspective, it makes total sense. From a sustainability perspective, it makes complete sense because none of this stuff is going to go into the landfill. And it makes sense. It just makes sense. It makes sense. So, and it's fun. It's fun. So I highly encourage you to go and check out your local thrift stores because sometimes the thrift gods are very, very good. I'll see you later.